Hello from Seoul? Do you pack your own lunch? Let me guess, you're getting tired of it, aren't you? If that's your story, you came to the right place. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make Korean style lunchbox, but not just a normal one. It's the one from Squid Game. If you take it to your work or school, I'm pretty sure that will make you a superstar. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's get started. To make that Squid Game lunchbox, we definitely need this kind of old school lunchbox. What? It's impossible to get this? Don't worry about it. Just take any kind of Tupperware that you can put some side dish and the rice. It will look a little different, but nothing's gonna be a problem. Today, we are making 4 types of side dishes, which we call BANCHAN. And as always, let's start with the easiest one, Shikum Chinamar, seasoned spinach. First, let's cut off the ends of spinach and give them a good rinse under running water. Spinach has a lot of dirt on it, so you have to wash it thoroughly. Next, chop some green onion into small pieces. Once you're done, fill up the pot with some water and add 1 teaspoon of salt. The salt is gonna help our spinach keep its vibrant green color. Remember, green always make your dish look fancy, so don't forget this step. Once it starts to boil, add in the spinach and blanch it for about 30 seconds. It doesn't have to be exactly 30 seconds, but it has to be that quick because we still want that bit of a bite. Alright, time's up. Let's remove it from the heat and rinse it under cold water so they stop cooking. Otherwise, you may end up with some weird spinach puree or something. Lastly, let's grab some spinach and squeeze out the water. Once that's done, put it in a mixing bowl, add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, chopped green onions, a half tablespoon of soy sauce, a pinch of salt, and give it a good mix. Here, you're not doing the laundry. It's more like you untangle your spinach and toss them in the sauce. Lastly, for some extra flavor, let's add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and 1 tablespoon of ground sesame seeds. That's it. So easy, right? For information, you can keep this in the fridge for like 2 or 3 days, so no worries for the next meal. Now it's actually time to call our taste tester, but today, let's do that when everything is all together, alright? This time, let's make Gamja bokkeum, stir-fried potatoes. If you have tons of potatoes in your pantry, please give it a shot. It is so delicious, so you won't be able to find any potatoes in your pantry. For this, you will need potato, carrot, and onion. And if you want to add some protein, bring some spam or bacon. Something magical will happen to you. First, let's slice half an onion and some carrots. Actually, this carrot is mainly for color, so you can leave it out. But please do not skip the onion. Trust me, that little bit of onions will bring it to the next level. And then let's cut some potatoes into matchsticks. Here, you have to slice them as evenly as you can. But because of the starch of the potato, it's not gonna be that easy. So if you're not confident with your knife skills, I do recommend using a vegetable slicer. What? You don't trust your chopping skills, but you don't have that slicer either? Still, don't worry about it. I have some backup plans. Alright, let's get some water in a pot, and we're just gonna add a half teaspoon of salt and bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, add in your potatoes. This is the reason why it doesn't have to be perfectly even. Of course, if you can cut it like a machine, that'll be more beautiful, but this way, you're not gonna have that undercooked potato nightmare. Now add some oil in a pan and place it over medium heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add in your onions, carrots, and stir fry this for a couple of minutes. When the carrots are cooked, add in your potatoes, a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of chicken stock, some black pepper, and cook this all together over medium-high heat. Since the potatoes are already cooked, you don't have to cook them too long, like 1 or 2 minutes will be enough. Alright, it's ready to go. Let's turn the heat off, and for extra flavor, add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil and some sesame seeds. What? Something is missing? Alright, let's finish it off with our love, green onion. Then it's finally done. The next one is stir-fried kimchi. No Korean meal is complete without kimchi. But if you just put fresh kimchi in your lunchbox, out of the kimchi juice will make everything messy. So let's make it better for our lunchbox. For this, you will need kimchi, onion, green onion, and some pork. When the fat from the pork meets kimchi, it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna use this pork belly because it's got nice layers of fat. You don't have this? Then how about using lard? It will boost all the flavor. Alright, for the first step, let's cut some kimchi into small bite-sized pieces. If you don't have a cutting board, which is only for kimchi, I recommend using your tongs and scissors. Otherwise, because of kimchi stains on the cutting board that last literally forever, your mom will be mad at you. And if that happens, I'm not responsible. Next, slice half an onion into thin strips, and then chop some green onion into small pieces. As always, more green onion, more delicious. It's kind of absolute truth. Especially when it's stir-fried, it will upgrade your dish like 2 or 3 times better. So please be super generous with this. Once you're done that, let's move on to the sauce. In a mixing bowl, put 1 tablespoon of Korean chili pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, a half tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, 1 teaspoon of dashida, Korean beef stock powder, and give that a good mix. At this point, some of you might wanna ask, Aaron, why do you add chili flakes? That's already spicy enough. Yes, you're right. But if you skip that chili flakes, you might get the beautiful red stir-fried kimchi in your next life. Or maybe next life. Remember, what makes your lunchbox beautiful is color. So please add some, you won't regret it. Alright, get your pan nice and hot with some oil and add in the pork belly. When they turn nice and golden brown, remove them from the pan and cut them into small pieces. And now, into this beautiful fat, throw in some green onions. Once you can smell the amazing aroma, add in the kimchi and stir it for about 5 minutes over medium-low heat. After that, add in the onions, pork, and the sauce you made, and let it cook for about 7 more minutes. Here, please be careful not to burn this because it is so easy to burn. Once that's done, turn the heat off and add a half tablespoon of sesame oil and some sesame seeds. How does it look? It looks absolutely delicious, right? Once you have this stir-fried kimchi, trust me, 2 bowls of rice will disappear soon. Lastly, let's make the most iconic side dish for this lunchbox. Without this, we can't call it an old school lunchbox. For this, you will need this punong sausage, which literally means pink sausage. But if you're not in Korea, you won't be easy to get this. So I'm gonna replace it with spam. You know what? It's gonna be more delicious. So don't worry about it. First, let's cut some spam into nice big chunks. And then take out some trays and fill them with flour and eggs. Just like any other Korean style pancake, we're just gonna dip it in some flour, egg wash, and fry it. I know it's quite annoying, but trust me, this little step will take your spam to another level. And for information, spam is already salty, so no need to season the egg here. Alright, let's get cooking. Put some oil in a pan and place it over medium-low heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add in your spam one by one. Now, all you need to do is just cook it until it's golden brown. What? You wanna make it fancier? Then add some sliced red chilies on it. Probably, you will find yourself showing off your beautiful dish on your Instagram. Once they're done, drain them on some paper towels and there you have it. So easy, right? Alright, everything is ready to go. Let's assemble this beautiful banchan. Take out your lunchbox and fill it up with some rice, spam, spinach, potatoes, and kimchi. How does it look? It is so beautiful with all the colors. White, green, yellow, and red. But if you just finish it here, you're not a pro because we need this beautiful sunny side up egg. See? It's way better. Alright, you've been waiting so long. Let's go to our taste tester.
Claire?
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. 이거 빨개졌니? 오그라드네? Okay. You might expect me to say, this is something I grew up eating, right? No, I'm not that old. It's my mom's generation or even the older generation. Since I don't have many memories about this lunchbox, I'm super excited. Can't wait! 일단 비주얼은 합격. 근데 옛날 도시락이라고 하기엔 좀 많이 고급지다. 누가 보면 나 엄청 부자인 줄 알겠어. By the way, if I say something bad, am I gonna get shot or something? I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna try some spam first. 맛있네. 맛있다. 역시. 밥이랑. 개인적으로 나는 원래 분홍 소시지를 별로 좋아하지 않는데 스팸으로 하니까 훨씬 맛있다. 거기다 계란물까지 입혀가지고 짜지도 않아. 되게 맛있다. 그리고 이번에는 시금치 나물. 맛있다. 약간 마늘 향도 강하게 나고 참기름 향도 고소하게 나가지고 너무 맛있다. 이게 별거 아닌 것 같은데 도시락 반찬에 들어가면 그렇게 맛있다. 너무 맛있는데? This time potatoes. 어떻게 감자가 이렇게 딱 예쁘게 잘 조리가 됐지? Ready? 이건 진짜 딱 먹으니까 그냥 우리 엄마 감자볶음이 딱 생각난다. 엄마가 정말 감자볶음 많이 줬거든. 딱 그 맛이랑 똑같아. 너무 맛있다. Lastly, kimchi. Very important. 작게 잘 썰어가지고 먹기 편하겠다. 좋아 좋아. 밥을 부른다 불러. 입맛을 확 끌어주네. 진짜 맛있다. 이거 있으면 뭐 밥 한 공기 끝도 없지. You know what? To fully enjoy this lunchbox, you gotta shake this. Let me show you how to do that. Add a little bit of gochujang and some sesame oil. Like a little. And break everything. 뚜껑을 닫고. And most importantly, you gotta shake this. Like a bartender. 이렇게도 하는 거 아니야? 창피하니? I think it's done. Let's open it. The moment of truth. 타다! 오, 진짜 꽤 많이 섞였는데? 오, 진짜 다 잘 섞였어. 여기 좀 고추장이 남아있네. 마저 섞어서. And now you get bibimbap. Enjoy another meal. Cheers! 와우. 내가 그냥 하는 소리가 아니라 이 고추장이 마법의 소스네. 진짜 모든 걸 하나로 잘 어울리게 딱 만들어주네. 생긴 거랑 다르게 진짜 맛있어. 이거 도전 안 해보면 평생 후회할지도 몰라. 진짜 그 정도야.
Today, I showed you how to make Korean lunchbox with 4 types of banchan. How was it? It was quite simple to make, but looked absolutely delicious, right? If you take this lunchbox to your school or work, I'm pretty sure you will become a superstar. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.